How's it going, gang? Chris Cart's back. Baseball private signing returns. I got 5 envelopes here from 5 recent private signings. Our first one from the Boston area. Hope everyone out there is having a great weekend so far. Private signing videos I do once a month or so. Usually when I get 4 or 5 returns back, I just open them up on camera and let you guys know who I got back and why. Usually because, of course, of my autograph sets I'm chasing. 74, 84, 87 tops, and 89 upper deck. And speaking of 89 upper deck, we got Mr. Dante Bichette here on an 89 upper deck star rookie card, complete with a 4-time All-Star inscription. Mr. Bichette was $24 plus $10 for the inscription. One of my goals for the 89 upper deck set is to get all of the star rookie cards with inscriptions of some sort on it. So $10 inscription, not terrible. There, of course, is the person that put on the signing, as well as a certificate of authenticity from Cardboard Promotions. Signing took place on September 20, 2024. Nice signature from Dante Bichette, father of Bo. Nice way to kick off this week's private signing return video. Let's see who's in our second envelope. All right, friends, next return here we have from San Francisco, California. And we got my card saver back, complete with an autographed card of Horacio Pina here. 74 tops and 74 tops A's team card, $12 a signature. Horacio does not sign through the mail, just like Dante Bichette before him. Let's check out the A's team card. Of course, the A's had quite the dynasty in the early to mid 70s. Gene Tennis, Bert Campaneris, Daryl Knowles. Looks like he went to sign it twice up there in the upper left corner. Not ideal, but I guess I got it done. $12. Not going to complain about it. Nice return from Horacio Pina. Let's move on, guys, to our third private signing return. All right, gang, moving right along. Next envelope here is marked from Westchester, New York. Got a WW on the back. So I know who that's going to be, if I can get this open. Uh-oh, we got a note here. I'm sorry he didn't do inscriptions. $5 enclosed. Nick, who is going to make me go broke with all the signings he's been doing of late. So got my $5 back from Wally Whitehurst, who was $13 for a signature, $5 for an inscription. I was hoping for a Major League Baseball debut inscription, especially on the 89 upper deck, because he debuted in 1989. Unfortunately, there you guys go. Wally Whitehurst, beautiful signature nonetheless. Very nice. He was a coach for a while after his playing days were done. In fact, he was a coach for the Eugene Emeralds, my hometown here, not too far from me back in 05 and 06 or 06 or 07, something like that. Probably could have got this card down there and got it signed eventually, but did not put the work in back in 2006 like I should have. So there you guys go. Had to pay the freight, $13 for Wally Whitehurst. 6-year career in the bigs, and there you guys go. Wally Whitehurst. Let's move on, guys, to our fourth return. All right, moving right along. We got 2 more returns left. This one's from Rochester, New York, and if anybody's wondering how I know it's a private signing return, it's because I put the same stamp on each return, and I only use them for private signings. I use those love stamps, little birds flying with the hearts and whatnot. And we've got Pat Tabler here. Pat Tabler, 84 tops, signed for the set. 87 tops signed for the set. 89 upper deck, also signed for the set. 3 cards in 3 of my sets. Nice to get Pat Tabler back, who was a pretty decent TTM signer in the 2010s or so. Hasn't really signed at all since 2020. $12 a card, $36 total to get Pat Tabler on these cards. Very nice return from him. Probably could have maybe, got him for peanuts on eBay, but I always like to source and get my own autographs, just sort of stubborn that way. So nice to get this return from Pat Tabler, guys. Let's see who our final private signing return is for the day. All right, another one from Rochester, New York, probably the same place. In fact, I know it's the same place I got our last return from, Pat Tabler. And we've got Lloyd Moseby here on an 87 tops card. Lloyd Moseby, of course, I put 2 stamps on this envelope. That's just a waste of money. You don't need 2 stamps on any envelope. You just need an extra ounce stamp, which is, 20 cents or so, instead of putting another 60-cent stamp on it. But Lloyd Moseby completed. Nice card completed with Dave Steeb. He's got a bunch of cards in my set, actually. So Dave Steeb, Lloyd Moseby, 84 batting and pitching leaders card completed. Very nice. 84 tops and 84 tops traded. Or, sorry, all-star card, 84 tops. 87 tops and 89 upper deck. So we got 5 cards signed by Lloyd Moseby at $11 a card. I think it was $12. I think 3 or 4 or more. I think there was a discount for bulk over 2 or 3 cards or whatever it was. So nice to get all these signed by Lloyd Moseby, who, again, never really was a very good TTM signer at all. So had to get these cards signed for my set. Nice to get these guys done. And that is it, guys, for this week's private signing video. I got one more kind of return to show you guys. A sad return, unfortunately. Let's check this out real quick while I'll still have you here. We've got December 14th was supposed to be Rickey Henderson. And this was it, guys. This was my big Get Rickey Done signing. December 14th, and I had sent the jewel case, 9 Rickey cards. In fact, let me go ahead and skip ahead here and show you guys in a second. All right, here they are. Had to get all the blue tape off of the jewel case. Now, I've been looking to get Rickey for years now, of course. It was always a tough pill to swallow because I knew how many cards of his I had, and I knew how expensive he was. And this was $105 a card. This was like a baseball card special. And I said, you know what? I haven't seen him that cheap in forever. He's usually at least $150. And I said to myself, let's get all these cards signed. All these 84 tops cards signed. The 87 tops all-star card. 89 upper deck. Just one 89 upper deck card. The Yankees leaders card, which of course I could have eventually gotten signed by Donnie Baseball, as well as a turn. Of course, there's a turn back the clock card of Rickey in 87 tops. So many. 9 total. $105 a card. Thankfully, the promoter, of course, refunded me promptly and sent the cards back. Unfortunately, used $10 of my money for return shipping, and I almost told him just keep the cards. They're not really worth $10, but you know what? I want my cards back because they're part of my set. So, and it would actually probably cost me about $10 to replace them. So, glad I got my cards back, even though shipping was like $6. But time and effort and all that. But not complaining. Anyway. Bummer about Rickey, really a shame. I guess I just waited too long. Eventually, of course, he signed lots of cards. I'll piecemeal what I need of him together for my sets. I'll buy them on eBay or online or wherever, or trade or do whatever I have to do to get Rickey, and I'll get Rickey on all these cards eventually. And it will probably cost me less than $100. I mean, you can get them for $50 to $100 right now on any one of these cards, I think. So, but they're not my cards. Bought them off eBay, and may have to worry about authentication as well. So I'll have to jump through some more hoops, but I will jump through those hoops eventually and get him for my sets. And that is it, my friends. There's the end of my private signing video. I think video number 18 in total. There's 17 other private signing videos to go back to and watch if you would like to. I'll put the playlist actually here at the end of this video. You want to check a few more of these out. And of course, every Monday through the mail Monday, and of course yesterday, Friday, I put out my set update video. This week was 1987 tops. Next week will be 74 tops, 89 upper deck, 84 tops. I just rotate each Friday through all my sets. And of course, you'll see all of these cards signed go into the binders. So that's always very exciting to see that thing fill up. Of course, keep track of all the costs and all that stuff associated with it, which is crazy, but I do it anyway. And hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching. See ya.